Dealing with this, I'm going to give you an example over here. Here's our example. We've got hydrogen gas plus oxygen gas forming to equal water. What is my reactant, or what are my reactants in that? H2 and the? O2. Yep, so above those, I want you to write in maybe a different coloured pen. Reactants. And above water, what would I write? Thanks, Adam. Very good. Water's the product. Now, Haley identified to my question before that something is wrong with the above equation. What is that, Haley?
There's 2 oxygen and 2 hydrogen.
What's the problem with that?
There's in the product, there's no 2 oxygen.
Ah, that is a bit of a problem. Why is that a problem? That will be water, but there's a problem with this. Oh, very good. Good terminology. They're not balanced. So the thing on the right, the reactants, the number of those doesn't equal the number of products. Can we make matter? Is it possible for us to make matter? Matter can't be created or destroyed. What's happened here? I've lost an oxygen atom. That's not possible, is it? So I need to fix up this equation. You can only adjust the numbers in front of each of those to fix up that equation. Have a go. Have a think. You need the numbers of molecules or number of atoms on the left to equal the number of atoms on the right. So right now on the right I've got how many hydrogen? 2. How many oxygen? 2. On the left I've got 2 hydrogens and?
1.
I need to remedy that. There is a way you can do it. Jack?
You added 2 in front of the hydrogen.
So you say add a 2 here? Could do. Am I done? Haley? Anything else? Test it. You're right, I would put a 1, but I don't need to. That's like a convention. In maths, do we write 1 times x? We just write x, don't we? Same as chemical equations. If I just get rid of that, then I've got 1 O2. Does that work? Test it. You don't think it does? Well, how many hydrogen have you got on the left-hand side? Let's start with the hydrogen. How many have you got? Times? Which is? 4H on the left. And how many oxygen? On the right? How many hydrogen? 2 times? 2 times 2, which is? And then 2 times... How many oxygens have I got? 1 times? So that is 2 oxygens. 4 hydrogens, 2 oxygens on both sides. Are we balanced? Well done. Very, very tricky. Let's look at our sheets now. I'm going to help you with the first one. So on the first one we have... Actually, let's do one... I'll do a tricky one. Hey, why don't we do a... Do you want to do a tricky one or an easy one?
Easy.
We'll do an easy then a tricky, hey? How about we do one I and we'll do one P. So 1I. Can someone please tell me what that is? Li, lithium, plus chlorine 2 equals lithium chloride. What are we thinking? What numbers can we add? We can only add numbers to one spot. Oh, sorry. We can add numbers to any of those spots, but we can only add them in front. We can't add the little subscript 2s, can we, or 3s? So how could I make that balance? What's the problem? Yep.
There's too many chlorines.
There's too many chlorines in my reactant. Can I reduce the number of chlorines in my reactants? So what's the only thing I can do? Add more chlorines to my products. So how many do I want? Pardon? How many chlorine do I want over here? 2. So I have to put a 2 at the front there, don't I? What's the problem with that? What have I done now?
Yeah, there's 4 chlorine items.
Is it? There's 2 on the reactants, 2 on the products. Can anyone see a problem with that? Well, how many chlorine have I got? 2 and 2. How many lithium have I got? And? How can I fix that? Jack? Add. Don't like the term add. Why don't I like the term add? Because I am? What'd you say, Will? You just said the right word.
Right.
Multiplying. I'm not adding, I'm multiplying. So I'm multiplying my lithium by 2. Now I've got 2 lithium, 2 chlorine, 2 lithium, 2 chlorine. All good? Happy with that one? It will be tricky. One more example. Let's pick a one with 2s and 3s because it's gross. Let's pick P, 1P. This is a doozy. We've got V plus Cl2 equals V Cl3. What's the problem? How many chlorine have I got on the left? How many have I got on the right? So what do I multiply the left by? Because I want more chlorine, don't I? On my left? 1.5. Is it possible to have 0.5 of an atom? So what do I need to do? If I double it, if I make it 2, I'll have 4 chlorine and 3. It's not going to fix my problem, is it? Could I do anything else? You're pretty close. 1.5 is getting towards the right thing. You're getting towards the right thing. Alex, what do you reckon? I have to put a number here. Will?
1.
One's going to leave me with 2 chlorine there and 3 chlorine there. Max?
3.
Why do you think 3?
Because then the other one can go 2 and then you'll have 6 chlorine.
Very good. So Max says we can put 3 there and 2 there. So how many chlorine have we got in the reactants? 6. We've got 3 times 2, which is 6. How many have we got in the products? 6. Are we balanced?
You need to add
I need to put 2V there, so I balance my V's as well. Happy with that? This won't get easier until you've had a couple of goes. I know it's going to be hard. It's important that you get your head around it though. Happy with that? Work in teams for this one. You can work as a group to get through this worksheet, okay? You're just doing the questions at the bottom. Question 1, balance the following chemical equations. I'll be coming around to help you out. Good luck. Let's get going.